talk to me, all right? You may have been sent here to be some hero, but you sure as hell weren't sent here to be a father.
Ah! We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
Did I say welcome to the main event?
Run that thing back, bro. You mad?
Oh, man.
Behave before you talk about what I'm talking about, yeah?
Disclaimer! Run that thing back. Nah, man, stay there in your corner, man. Run that thing back, fam. I don't want to hear nothing from you.
We are live, guys. I'm Sam, Mr. Blitz Tech.
And I'm Raven, your GS.
Joe, one further, the Cyber Nerds.
And welcome to Superman and Lois pilot episode number 1, spoiler review. So if you haven't watched the episode, or if you're just intrigued, we're going to say everything. Absolutely everything. But what you should be doing before we jump into anything else, make sure you watch the whole review. If you do want to get spoiled, if you do want to jump in, go up to patreon.com/cybernerds and watch this watch along. Because I guarantee you, what we're saying here probably isn't enough to actually see in the thing.
It's 100% not. And since it's a spoiler review, Jonathan Kent's dead, and so is Martha!
Why did you say that name?
Listen. Hey, do you know what, yeah? It's mad when you go into something with zero expectations and then you are so pleasantly surprised. And when I say pleasantly surprised, I mean mind blown. Because this thing is nuts. The whole thing's nuts. And I'll start at the beginning, innit? we're all chilling, lock it. Firstly...
Oh, before you jump into anything
Go on.
If you do want to discuss with us, at the same time, if you are watching it, go over to Twitter, go over to the Cybernerds, go over to Joe, go over to Raven, go over to myself. I might be a week late, but do not do that. So,
definitely hit man on Twitter about this, because I'm going to be tweeting about this thing for the rest of the week.
There you go, exactly.
That's it. But fam, it's mad because like, get to the watch along, innit? But I'll set the scene for you. Us man are like, oh, we're going to watch this thing. Yeah, we'll give it a go. Yeah, everyone sits down a bit. 2 seconds in, man's I hear you, bruv. Like, what? And what I love is these lot, no hand holding in the first 2-3 minutes, bruv. They just run you from the ship landing on Earth to man being a dad of 2 teenagers in about 3 minutes. And do you know what's beautiful about working with a character like Superman is, yeah? Everyone's got their incarnations of Superman, but everyone understands.
I didn't until today.
No, I mean everyone's got their interpretations of Superman. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like everyone's heard the story of Superman, so we can skip the origin. But it's like they skip the origin, then add some more, then add some more, then add some more. But you don't need added context for any of that stuff, bruv. It just breaks it down enough, bruv. Breaks it down enough, and yeah, man, this episode's mad, isn't it?
Okay, what are you saying?
The CW staff, producers, writers, thank you. Well done. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, as someone who's had issues with Superman for so long, someone I could not relate to, this right here hits home. It hits home because everything that I point out that's wrong with Superman, whenever people try to humanize him, but he's not human because he's too perfect. Guess what? This one is the perfect Superman because he's not a perfect Superman. He's not a perfect person. And what's even deeper for me, yeah? He's a father. Like, the way we start this episode and the way we end, the relationship he has with his kids, like all the stuff that he's doing wrong, like it's just perfect because like it makes sense. Like when Jonathan Kent first came out, when the thing landed on his like he's not gonna know what to do. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, which kind of like people have issues with Man of Steel when he's talking to him. Oh, what he should have done? What? Let them drown. Like, bruv, he doesn't know, like no human being would be able to grasp the idea or even to be able to fully function and make the right decisions when your kid is a bloody alien. Do you know what I'm saying? So when I'm seeing Clark here struggling, not with one, but with two teenage boys, like this is a perfect Superman. You see that? We can relate to that, but you might want to relate to someone that's perfect because you're not perfect. But that makes sense to you. Like you gravitate to that Superman. Oh, bruv, shut your mouth, bruv. I appreciate this, man. This Superman here, I'm here for it. I love it.
Bruv, yeah. Like, I think one of the things that, I don't want to say it's an advantage, but one of the decisions that these man made that makes this sick is obviously man being a dad. And it's like, where he's a dad, firstly, we've never really seen Superman like this. We've seen it in the comic books here and there.
So vulnerable right now.
Yeah, but they spin it and they give you two kids who are drastically different, yeah? And then, obviously, Superman then being the fish out of water as in the example of he's never been a dad before. But for me, what's mad is Clark is making just all the wrong decisions, fam. And it's mad because I'm like, rah, I would expect Clark to make better decisions because of his upbringing and the dad he had. Right. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bruv, your dad, like, he even says it in this episode, my dad, like a spaceship landed in front of my dad and he just raised me. He didn't know what he was doing. But I feel Clark missed the point where his dad, like, him and his dad had a full disclosure relationship from day one. And I feel like he should have known that he should have raised these kids from birth, like, yo, you're not the same as everyone else, boom, boom, boom. But the thing here, what I do like is there's man out there with good dads who ain't great dads. Do you know what I'm saying? And then their kids might go on to be great dads. And I appreciate that you, man, even like went to the level of showing Superman like that. Because I know there's probably bare people out there who are on the reverse of us right now. And are like, how can Superman be making these mad decisions? Boom, boom, boom. And it's like, raw, like, hey, he's just a brother at the end of the day, fam. He was raised on Earth. And that's what they say all the time. Like, bruv, yeah, you're Kryptonian, but you're human, bro. And this is what a human would do, innit? Like, make dumb choices, make the wrong ones. And now look at your youths, fam.
Bruv, there's bare dads out there who, when they were young, they were making mad decisions. But today, like, yeah, they got regret. They tried to do their best because they're like, yo, like, do you know what I'm saying?
I got to pattern up, yeah.
It's real. It's real. It happens. Like, bruv, this right here is just so beautiful, bruv. The way they, and we've also never seen Lois and Clark's relationship like this as well, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Which makes sense why this thing is called Superman and Lois. Do you know what I mean? Because, like, it's going to take more than just Superman's power. Like, Superman's powers here is invalid. Do you know what I mean? It's going to take the strength of that couple to raise these two kids who's going to get into, which I hope they're going to get into a madness. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's out of their control and they're trying to learn and Clark's trying to teach them and even moving back to Smallville. Perfect.
There's so many dynamics in the show that I love, man. One of the dynamics I love is Lois' dad, innit? Because obviously man knows that he's Superman, and the line he drops on Lois about yo, you married or you fell in love with Clark, but you're married to Superman, yeah? This brother ain't gonna have a normal life is mad, bruv.
Pepper.
It is mad, bruv. There's some lines of dialogue in this show that I'm like, hey, what?
This is a Superman show.
What? Not even a suit. This is on CW,
Bruv, do you know
they move mad, bro.
Do you know what's mad about that? I thought the dad was gonna be your typical arsehole, like what's her name? The girl that's married to Bruce Wayne. Not Bruce Wayne. Bruce Banner.
Yeah. Ross.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Like, usually the dad, especially if you're like part of an authority or you know, like army, you know what I'm saying? You got that grudge. You know what I'm saying? You think you know everything. But this man here,
he's using man as the weapon, bro.
I'm about to say. But then, as Superman, I was saying in the watch along, he can choose not to, though.
You can't, bro.
He can. Like, is there a contract somewhere that can stop man from saving the world?
Sam, I hear
if there's
what
a
you're
natural
saying,
disaster, I understand him going to save the world, but if there's like, I don't know, a cat in a tree, bro, man can stop doing those kind of things.
I hear what you're saying, but
you can't save everybody.
You can't save everyone, but I fundamentally disagree with your take that Superman is allowed to hang up the cape, bro. He ain't, bro. You listen.
That's why he's got in this show.
He was sent to Earth, bruv, and from being there, bruv, you have a responsibility, bruv. There's no contract. You have the power to do good or bad, and he's chosen good. That is it, bruv.
But
That is
now
it.
that he's got a family,
No,
that definitely
bruv,
comes first.
Even thingy, them saying to him, there's one line where man's like, I think it like, they're basically saying, listen, you can't be away all the time. You got to be with your family as well, bruv. The question is was he tapped in making a family, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Should he have been doing that? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, fam, he's got, for me, Superman was born with a purpose, bro.
Right.
Get me? And I feel like him having a wife, him having kids is deviating away from that purpose. Unless he raises these kids
Exactly.
to continue to do the thing.
There you go.
But you can't slack saving the world for that. Do you know what I'm saying? You gotta,
Well, there's a replacement, then there is.
Bruv, then man ain't a replacement yet. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
exactly.
saying. Bruv, you can't.
All that's a choice.
He can't hang up the ting, bruv.
Well, like you're saying, if he came to the world just to be Superman and then to be hero of saving the whole planet, then he shouldn't have created a family. But now that he's created a family, you're now creating the new generation that's going to continue what you've been doing.
Bruv.
Because again, he's not going to be around all the time.
You can't. Yeah,
There's going to be one time that he might die. Who's going to start saving the world then? Then after, if the world is relying on Superman and then he's dead, then what?
Bruv, his purpose is to save the world, bro. Anything
Before he's
else. Bruv,
Now
yes.
he's got kids. That's on their shoulders now, yeah?
Nah, bruv. I don't think it's on their shoulders.
Why not,
yet,
bro? Okay, you said
He
yeah,
just
but...
got his powers today.
Yeah.
He just got his powers today, fam. Look, for me, he's got to save the world. There's no quitting that. Bruv. It's not a 9 to 5, bruv. Man's a business owner, bro.
People hang up
He's
their
an
cape all the time, bro.
And them man are wrong. And them also, man ain't also Superman. Do you get what I'm saying? Bruv, that's it for me, fam.
My thing, what Sam said is that, one, there's two things they give us here. Clark is aware why he's got sent to Earth. Yeah, it's there. So he's aware of that. Like that's already been installed in him. Yeah, from the time he's you, right? Another thing is, what kind of example are you saying to your kids to ignore that and be here? Do you know what I'm saying? Because when they grow up,
Bro, look at the example we set already.
But that's even worse.
That's the whole point.
Even worse
So
because
man's learning on the job.
That's you're teaching them selfishness, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if I have the power to be out there, bruv, it's the same thing as, I'm not saying what he's doing is completely right. You do have a point in that. My thing is, there's a balance. Like, there is you coming over here and stopping this power plant from destroying a whole town, then two individuals. But if you can show those two individuals how this gravitates, the power of this, the responsibility, they seeing that, bruv, that's example you're saying. So when they grow up, they can be in the right, I wouldn't say the right path, because
they have a full understanding of the situation and can make an informed decision. This is why full disclosure at the beginning is so important.
Which he didn't do.
Yeah, bro, that's his.
That's what I'm saying.
That's his fault, bro. But then, bro, that doesn't then absolve man and think he can hang up the cape. Even when them man are fully grown men and can do everything he can. There's no, bro. You don't then get to retire, fam. No, you don't, bro. No, not from this. Not from this, bruv. You must die, Superman, bruv. And that's what the dad's telling Lois, bro. You fall in love with Clark, but he's Superman. There ain't no normal life here. This brother is a soldier. He's dying on a battlefield. That's what daddy's saying, innit? And that's what I think is the realness of the scenario, fam. That's why the show's called Superman and Lois. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, brother.
You know what, yeah? And Lois. I love that. Because usually, anything with Lana, Lois, it's just, I'm just a reporter, I'm meddling in things above me, but because I know I got Superman, I'll step over that. Do you know what I'm saying? When it comes to like danger, chasing.
I hope you stay away from that as
Do you know what I'm saying? While over here, bruv, she's the power is balanced between both of them.
That's it, the parents, yeah.
Why? Because there's also bigger things than you just go in and save the world. Now you also gotta save these families. So he's not the only superhero here. Do you know what I mean? So I love that. It's something that we've never seen between those two couple, and that's another thing that I didn't like about that couple as well.
Right,
I've always said the only couple I really mess with is Spider-Man and thing, innit? But other than that, but this one, I'm here for it.
It's
What else is
mad.
there?
The way they're setting up.
Or even just...
even before you get...
Edge.
Yeah, so basically the setup in Smallville and what's going on with the whole town, and even like the way what's her name? Martha did for the town. That's also setting an example for Clark and the family for them to go back, and which even makes more sense for them to be there, because now that Clark has embraced like, okay, I'm gonna take full responsibility of teaching these kids what I want. What's the best place to learn, but where he also learned, and it's a small town, like a lot of madness happens there, so it's easier to cover tracks and stuff like that, and they're already meddling with whatever they're trying to find there, innit?
What's tough with that is like, because he's got two young sons, you can get the Smallville vibe from the show with them, man, and you can also get the Man of Steel vibe, I'm going to Metropolis, that we got in this episode as well. It's like they did a legit job of just like balancing both of that, and it's like you can't have Superman without the destruction of stuff, which they threw in. But then also I felt like they was like, okay, we're not gonna overdo it, how some people feel like they did in Man of Steel, but I love it, bro. I love it.
Let me just jump on what you just mentioned about Man of Steel, yeah? You see when you're the great, yeah? This is what you do, yeah? So for all you man was over there, oh, Man of Steel is dead. Fam, where do you think they got this stuff from?
Even the music as well,
bruv, everything, bruv.
The
the costume, the shot. Bruv, you see that, yeah? So all of you man that was back few years ago, oh, this Man of Steel, this is not my Superman. But all of you man gonna be in front of the TV like this, watching Superman and Lois. Talking about this is the greatest Superman show you've ever seen.
Yeah, you man are tapped.
Everything was there.
You man there are tapped. Definitely, you man are tapped, bro.
Everything was
In
there.
Zach, we
Cinematography, even the color grading. At some point, I was like,
bruv,
they were setting the tone so perfectly in this whole show.
Zach's fingerprints are all over the thing. And when I say that, I don't mean Zach was in the room. I mean, use lot.
DNA
bruv. You man appropriated Zach's thing and blended it in with your thing, fam. And which was mad is, if you just let man breathe, if you let Zach breathe, we would have got, I don't want to say here, but you would have seen where we was going with that thing. And I say it like, I was with man in the room, but I see what man was doing. Do you get what I'm saying? That you man are too short-sighted to grasp anyway. Yeah. The next thing is Lex. Lex is in the thing at the end, yeah? And the thing is, bruv, I think from the time they mentioned lead, I was like, it's Lex. And then they tried to throw you off with the Kryptonian, but I was like, nope. If Superman is old enough to have two 18-year-old sons or teenage sons, Lex, he's been around long enough for Lex to study man, no Kryptonian, know where man's from. Now, let me get deep into my theories. When man went into that ship called man Captain Lex, I'm thinking Lex ain't from Earth, from this Earth. He's either from a multiverse Earth or he's from a different planet and they're like remixing man's origin. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think this is definitely another universe.
Yeah, this is,
do you know what I'm saying? Because even the metal that's in his suit, he like Superman was trying to laser beam it, blow it, do it, and he was like, "Yo, whatever you do, it's not gonna get through this." Like he's, bruv, man's over here like who's the fighter that fights while he's talking? Khabib. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bruv, trash talking, man, while you're in the middle of the fight.
The thing with that is,
come on,
what I think's deep is, it's that multiverse Lex, let's say, yeah, obviously, he's talking about, oh, I'm the last survivor from my planet. So obviously on his Earth, maybe Superman went bad, destroyed the world, and then he escapes. What I think's going to happen is Lex is going to end up assimilating all of this Edge stuff and integrating into this world now as Lex the businessman, the mogul.
And the savior as well.
Yeah, get me.
Because he always got that
I'm hoping so, fam. These man have done, you listen.
Bro.
The thing is, yeah, man's putting out a lot of this energy, like positive energy for this thing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
Don't
man.
drop the ball.
I know this is a pilot, yeah? You man, just keep... If you man keep going with this level of energy, we are good. This will be the best Superman series ever, fam.
let's dive into the youths, man. So they're different from one another. One's a jockey, the other one, which we was already like, yo,
man was Team Jordan from the second we started, bro. It was like for me, it was no other option, bro, because it's like as soon as they introduce this kid, you know what's wrong with him, fam. They're talking about, oh, he's got anxiety, he's got this, and then you're like, well, you didn't tell him that his dad was Superman. He knows. Like, because that's how stuff like that manifests, bro.
You see that whole anxiety thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Man, still.
Bro,
Plus it.
fam.
Even looks like
No,
him.
bro,
Like
no,
a
that's
little
too
girl.
big. That's him. No, that is him, 100%.
And he's just so big the way they put it. Like,
Fam,
put man on meds, all of that.
Yeah.
Like, even the brother taking the piss out of him.
Let me take it deeper than that, bro. They yanked young Clark from Man of Steel, but they also yanked Clark from Smallville. And he's the other brother. Because in Smallville, he wanted to play football.
That's
He
it,
wanted
he's
to
a
do
jock,
this.
yeah.
And his dad was telling him, no, you can't do that. Oh, yeah. That's the two sons. And this is what I'm saying. This show has looked at all the Superman stuff we've got and taken all of it, fam. And has compiled it into this thing that is just beautiful, fam. And it's mad, bro.
Even just the throw of calling the first son or the first one
Jonathan.
Jonathan, yeah.
Yeah, and calling the second one Jordan.
Yeah, I was like, I've heard of Jonathan before, which is in, I don't know if it's current run Superman or whatever.
No, that's the current one.
Yeah, like
Jonathan,
Superboy and Robin.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
That
Yeah,
one.
okay.
And then they said Jordan. I was like, who's Jordan? And it's funny how they give him that one the powers first rather than Jonathan. But
that's, I don't think they've given him the, I guess, he's younger, right?
Jordan's younger.
Jordan's younger, yeah. For some reason, I always think they're twins. I don't know why, I just think they're twins.
Wait, did they say they were twins?
I swear they're twins.
They're twins, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like second born. Like,
They're twins, but
comes
Jonathan's
out
older.
first.
Yeah.
But like, I just love the dynamic, how they're so different. And I want to see how this is going to go with them, innit? Like, obviously, by the end of the episode, they're cool with dad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? They've come to a place where it's like, we've never been before. That was lovely to see. I love that. But I want to see now the conflicts.
Yeah.
And I think the other one also has powers, but he just needs them to be triggered the same when Jordan's one was triggered.
Because he's saying, oh, my powers or my things are all authentic.
Yeah.
Man being the
what
quarterback
he-
throwing the ball.
But bruv, we see him when he was a youth. He threw the ball and he cut the rope. Nah, brother.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got thing in it. So one might be more of, I don't know how, I hope they
It's
also...
a Super Saiyan thing,
It's
bro.
just a mutant. Like,
Yeah,
it's the
yeah.
mutant thing,
Yeah,
bro.
but I
You
hope-
need the emotional thing
Yeah,
to happen. And like, bro, he's gonna be in a game. It's
gonna
gonna be
lose,
like
yeah.
tight game, and he just throws the ball. The thing goes through the stand, bro. That's what it's gonna
That's
be.
gonna happen, bro. It's gonna be a
that.
goal
No,
moment.
but what I was trying to get at, I hope there's a difference in their powers.
No, that's what I want as well.
Like, I think the older might be like
More physical,
more physical,
yeah.
exactly. While the other one might be something else.
Like the alien weird powers, like the laser eyes, the glowing breath.
We need that.
And they're
We need that.
separated.
They cannot be the
Say
same.
thank you.
They're the same, but they're not the same.
Exactly. That would
Man
be
needs
legit,
that.
bro.
Man needs
Because if they're
that.
just both super boys, there's like, it's not boring, but
And notice how they dropped the name.
that's it.
Oh, no, it's fine, Dad. I see you got your Superboy. Bro. And the thing is, yeah, imagine this shit. Imagine them two gravitate to
the parents on.
one's Jor-El, the other one's what's the name? Shit, I just watched Man Still the other day.
Jonathan.
No.
the
The actual mum.
Oh, Laura.
Yeah. Bro. And I swear, didn't they get thing the other day? Didn't they hired there was a video on socials where I think the director hired confirmed who was a Supergirl. He did like a video.
Yeah, it did actually.
If
Cousin.
If this we make a
But the thing what's deep about that is, like, was that for this show? Or
I think that might be for the movies
No,
though, because
I think
Supergirl has already got her own universe and they've already met.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That
oh,
might
okay.
be for
I wasn't
something
aware.
else.
I just saw the
Yeah,
video,
I'm
which
pretty
was
sure
really
that's
nice.
what
That might be something else. But even if she
for
is in
movies.
this, it would be sick that when Lex came through,
That's her world.
she came through with Lex.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm saying? So then she could land, and then she's younger. Do you know what I'm saying? Like she would be the Supergirl from that universe that come through, bruv. This them
No,
met.
they've already met her though.
Yeah, I know you're talking about the CW Supergirl,
Yeah.
but I'm saying if this,
Right,
it could be a
okay,
different one. Do you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because it's a multiverse thing. But
Wait, this Superman hasn't hasn't come in any.
Yes, he has.
Oh, yes.
Yes, he has. This Superman's
He's
in
mad.
the CW world.
Yeah,
with
so it's
Arrow.
the one.
This is the Arrowverse
Yes,
thing.
yes,
innit?
yes, yes.
Okay,
But this is his
okay.
universe
Okay.
that we're plugged into.
I did watch the Flash events.
The Crisis on
Yeah.
Infinite Worlds.
And-
I think
and-
it's after that
And I watched,
okay.
well, obviously you had to watch each from each series, innit? But yeah, man.
The only thing I thought there was plenty of weak parts in the episode, but the weakest part when man just pulled out the kryptonite. So I'm hoping
100%.
because it's from another world, it's not as
I hope
strong.
I hope they dive that deep into it, Sam. But
Because man just
that was
like,
the worst part of the episode.
Yeah.
Man gets shanked with kryptonite, and as he's falling, pulls it out, and it's like
Just gets rid of it.
bro.
Like, not even tries to
fam.
encapsulate it or anything.
Yeah,
Just
fam.
dashes it. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa.
It was a very bad taste in man's mouth when that
Yeah.
happened, fam. Like, at least let him hit the ground and someone else pull it out because the world's aware that kryptonite hurt Superman and they wanted to help. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I didn't like him because if kryptonite don't get, like, if you get shanked with kryptonite and snapped off and that doesn't finish, man,
Then
he's
yeah.
OP is the word.
But no, even like I just noticed on Lex's ship that he's got the lights. Like, even Superman can't hit man's ship.
Superman, no, this Lex.
Yeah, he's on job, bro.
He's on job, bro.
I can't wait to see what
He's
he's
on
about
job.
to do. But guys, make sure you're on job. Make sure in the comments down below, let us know what you think about this episode. And yeah, see you over on Patreon if you're going to join the watch along. I'm Sam Mr. Ooh,
No, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm telling you, man, right now. Go to the watch along. The watch along's mad. The watch along's mad. Fam, I don't know if there's been more reactions in
Nah.
anything else, bro.
He hasn't. He
Fam,
hasn't.
that thing, bruv.
He hasn't. Not even Naruto has had
Fam.
that many reactions. Well, not yet anyway.
Fam, it's mad, bro. It's mad. I'm gassed for episode 2, which is coming in like a couple days as well, isn't it? So yeah, well, we're there.
You want to be there too.
We're there. Watch along thing. See you on the next level.
There you go. Oh my gosh. I'm Sam Mr. Blitz Tech.
Waving your GS.
Joe 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.